Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I want to share with us how you can use a single stone to destroy your enemies, to kill your enemies, to make your enemies powerless, to return every arrow they have sent to you back to them. Stones are very powerful biblically. If you can remember the story of David and Goliath in the Bible, how a small David was able to kill a giant like Goliath using just a single stone. I know many of your enemies seems to be bigger than you, seems to be giants spiritually because of their evil plans, because of their evil incantations, because of their evil powers they possess. Don't be scared, because God is going to defeat them one after the other. No matter how big they are, you are going to use one stone to defeat them. You are going to use one stone to disarm them. You are going to use one stone to destroy and make all their evil powers to be powerless. What do? Get a single stone, come outside your room. You are going to stay facing the sky. You must face the sky as you do this assignment. This assignment is not done inside your room, inside the house. Anytime you are doing this assignment, you must be seeing the sky. So you can do it on your farmland, on the road, anywhere you are that you feel you can do it without people interrupting you. Please go ahead and do it. Get a single stone. Pick the stone from anywhere. Any stone is okay. You come outside, remove your slippers. You're going to stand barefooted. Take authority from God Almighty, your creator. Tell God that as you use this stone, every Goliath in your life must go down. You are the David of your generation. You are the David of your family. You are here to defeat that strong Goliath, that giant Goliath that have sworn with his or her life that you must go down. Your family members will go down. Nothing good will come out from your family. You are here to tell them enough is enough. You are here to put an end to all their evil incantations, all the evil projections, all the evil arrows, all the arrows of sickness, arrows of poverty that have been striking on you and your loved ones. That you are here today to put that Goliath back to where he belongs. After saying the prayers, take the stone and tell God that if you throw, remember that there is no way you will throw something on the sky that it will get to the sky. There is no way you will throw something on the sky, it will get to the moon. There is no way you throw something on the sky, it will get to the sun. That is the same way that you are going to be above all your enemies, that they will not throw anything to you and it will get to you. If they throw anything to you, it will hit back on them. You take the stone and tell God again that any plans of the enemies, any arrow they are throwing to you, it must go up and come back and hit them. It must not get to you again starting from today. You take that stone, throw it up, the stone will fall down, you pick it up again and say, as this stone have returned back to me, that as I throw it up, that is how all the arrows my enemies will send to me will return back to them 1,000,000 folds. Once they throw one arrow to me or my loved ones, it must hit them back 1,000,000 folds. You throw it up again. You're going to throw it up 7 good times. As you're throwing it, begin to pray, begin to command all the arrows to return back to them. That anything that goes up must surely come down. And they are the ones sending that thing up, so shall it go to them. So shall it hit them 1,000,000 folds. Anybody throwing arrows of poverty, arrows of rejection, arrows of hatred, that is going back to them. And some of you have started a project over 5 years, over 10 years, over 20 years, and the project is yet to be completed because they have thrown an arrow under your land, making that project not to go forward. Tell God Almighty that you are using this stone to make that arrow they have thrown on you, arrows of poverty they have thrown on you, that starting from today, that arrow will return back to them 1,000,000 folds. Then you're going to finish your project. You don't even know where the money is going to come from, but you're believing God Almighty that God is going to return your finances back to order. Whatever you lay your hands on will begin to prosper. If they have thrown an arrow of no marriage or late marriage, that starting from today, as you have returned their arrows back to them, you are going to see the best husband or the best wife, a man or a woman that will live with you to enjoy your life, a man or a woman that will live with you to give you peace of mind. If they have thrown an arrow of sickness, tell God Almighty to heal you. He is the balm of Gilead. He's the only God that healeth. That starting from today, that you have declared yourself free from that sickness that the doctor said that has no cure. You have declared yourself free from that sickness that you've been taking medications for years. Still, there is no improvement. That let this stone destroy every strong plans they have done, every strong charm they have done, every strong voodoo they have done concerning your life, concerning your health, concerning your finances, concerning your marriage. So many people are divorced today as the result of evil arrows the enemies have thrown in that peaceful home. Tell God that you want to revive everything they have done in your marriage, that your marriage will be strong again, that your wife or your husband will return looking for you. All they have done to you will be cleared from each other's eyes, and you start looking for each other. Speak to God that God is going to answer you. Have they thrown arrows on your womb as a woman that you will never carry your child, you will never carry your children on your womb? Tell them that they are liars, that you are going to have your children and deliver like the Hebrew woman. They will hear the voice or the cry of your child, and you, the mother, will live strong to take care of that child. Have they thrown arrows on your husband that he will never be able to impregnate you? He will never be able to impregnate you. They have made him sterile. They have made him not to be a fertile man. Tell God Almighty to make him to be productive, to touch every organs in his body, so that he'll be able to give you a child, he'll be able to impregnate you. Have they turned the arrows in your stomach, in your womb, to arrows of having a particular gender which you don't want? Tell God Almighty to change all they have done to you, and by the grace of God, you have that desired gender you want. Some of you, when you take in, they will see that you are carrying a male child, they will go there and change it to a female child, so that your husband will send you back and tell them they are lying. As long as you're on this channel listening to this video, as long as you're going to practice what I just said now, believe me, God Almighty is going to take permanent control of that situation you feel it doesn't have a solution. Have they thrown arrows of death in your family, that every year somebody must die? Tell them they are lying, that they came late, that nothing will happen to any member of your family. You all will live to celebrate another new year together in peace and in love. Tell them they are liars. Tell them that they are powerless, starting from